Welcome to the True AI podcast with Sarah Parker and Alan Hernandez. Yesterday, we analyzed the $70 billion reduction in the Nvidia OpenAI deal, signaling a cooling of the unlimited hardware swap narrative. But today, the financial data suggests that while the deal structure has changed, the demand for compute is only accelerating.
It's a day of massive infrastructure pivots, Sarah. We're moving from buying chips to building power plants. From the White House to the gigawatt campuses of the South, the AI industry is attempting to decouple itself from the existing national grid before it collapses under the weight of the agentic era.
Let's start today's episode looking at Nvidia's fiscal reports. Despite the market volatility we've tracked all month, Nvidia posted 71% earnings growth, with quarterly revenue hitting $68.13 billion.
CEO Jensen Huang dismissed the bubble fears we reported on February 9th. His argument is that we are no longer in a substitution phase where AI replaces software. We are in an augmentation phase where AI agents are integrated into every existing enterprise workflow, creating what he calls a $500 billion revenue pipeline for 2026.
But the bigger story is happening at the White House. President Trump is hosting a summit today with big tech CEOs to secure a formal, self-powered AI data center pledge.
This is a direct response to the energy cannibalization study from the University of Sussex we covered on February 13. To prevent a total collapse of the U.S. national grid, the administration is pushing firms to build their own small modular reactors or massive solar arrays to power their AI factories independently. By deploying modular nuclear units directly on site, a data center can operate at a 99.9% uptime without drawing a single megawatt from the public utility. It is the ultimate move toward infrastructure sovereignty.
Just 1 week ago, on February 19th, we reported that Meta had moved toward a narrow Nvidia-only future for its general-purpose computing. Today, that strategy has seen a massive diversification. Meta has officially signed a multi-year $60 billion partnership with AMD.
This is a strategic move to break the hardware lock-in we discussed a few episodes back. Meta will deploy up to 6 gigawatts worth of AMD's Instinct GPUs. For context, 6 gigawatts is enough to power approximately 4.5 million homes.
They are building Gigawatt-Plus campuses in Louisiana, Texas, and Ohio, and the first so-called Prometheus Hyperscale is expected to go online later this year.
This signals that the demand is so vast that even a multi-generational deal with Nvidia isn't enough. Meta is spending $600 billion by 2028 to ensure they aren't the have-nots in the HBM4 memory shortage we reported on February 12th.
Turning to policy, the Trump administration has issued a sweeping executive order aimed at dismantling the patchwork of state-level AI regulations.
This is a direct hit to laws like Colorado's Algorithmic Discrimination Act, which went into effect earlier this month. The federal government is asserting preemption, arguing that state laws stifle U.S. innovation and grant a strategic lead to China's GLM-5 ecosystem.
The most controversial aspect is the bias clause. It seeks to prevent states from imposing ideological requirements on AI models, specifically targeting bans on algorithmic discrimination.
The stick here is financial. The Secretary of Commerce is now authorized to withhold federal broadband funding from states that maintain these onerous regulations. We're seeing a fundamental legal showdown between state safety concerns and federal compute dominance.
Moving on, while general chatbots like Siri 2.0 struggle with precision, a new wave of vertical AI is emerging. Rowspace launched today with $50 million in funding.
Unlike a general LLM, Rowspace is built for scalable judgment. It's designed to reconcile decades of messy institutional data, deal histories, complex tax structures, and accounting anomalies into a format that private equity and credit investors can use for real-time decision-making.
We're also seeing this in insurance. CoverGo has launched specialized agents that autonomously execute health and life insurance operations. This moves beyond the digital forms of 2020s into agents that have the authority to process claims without human oversight. That's all for today's episode of the True AI Podcast.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.